Tomorrow, Christian, thank you guys so much for shopping with me tonight. My name is Valerie Stepp. Come find me on social media. Shop the Today Special and all the Sea Wonder looks. If you missed it, we have an encore presentation coming up right now.
Bottom of a product page. You'll receive email notification every time your favorite brands will be live on HSN. Customize your shopping experience with when to watch emails today.
Oh my gosh, I'm already playing with the products and I definitely want to grab this. Welcome in, you guys. My name is Michelle Yarn. We are gonna spend an hour talking about your absolute summertime necessities, okay? And I've got some of your all-time favorite brands here. I've got some newer products. I've got some products you haven't seen in quite some time. Coming up in just a bit, Terry Toner is in the house with Nellie's. Guess what we're doing today? We are bringing you final quantities of our previous Today Special from back in March. It's a better deal, you guys. And we have free shipping. This is your huge 500 load of the famous Nellie's Laundry Soda. That's a year-and-a-half worth of laundry with the Oxygen Brightener Laundry Booster as well. It's 5 simple ingredients. This is why we love Nellie's. It's super concentrated, no yucky chemicals, fragrance-free. All your clothes wash clean. In fact, your washing machine washes clean as well. It dissolves immediately. No fragrance. It's great. Over 300 million loads of laundry have been done using Nellie's. So that's coming up, and I don't want you to miss out on that because the 500 load is massive. Speaking of massive, how about our biggest, most powerful portable AC unit? This is coming up at the end of the hour. It is so unbearably hot outside already in Florida. If your AC struggles to keep up in the summer, this is Hunter. They're a trusted name. This is a portable air conditioning unit, heater, dehumidifier, and fan all in one, you guys. All you need is a window and a plug, and you are ready to roll. I have 850 left for the whole season, and this is year-round use. It is the biggest, and it is on sale. We're talking about $120 difference from what it would cost out in retail. We have reduced our shipping and handling, 5 flex payments and VIP financing, but that's the final couple hundred. We only bring in a certain amount for the whole season, but honestly, you want to save money on your energy bill and you want to keep yourself more comfortable, that's something that you need. It hooks right up to your window. It's so easy, and even with the dehumidifier, there's no water to dump. Like, it's the easiest way to be comfortable in your own home. So all of those are coming up and more. Speaking of how hot it is outside, what is the first thing you do, you guys, when you start feeling hot? For me, I grab my shirt and you start like trying to get the air going, right? You're hot, you're sweating, you don't know what to do. I want to introduce to you from Living Glow a portable 5-in-1 fan. You're saying, what? How? So it's a neck fan. You can wear it with a lanyard around your neck. It is also a waist fan. It has a clip. You can clip this onto your waist and put your shirt over top, and it feels so good. It has 5 speeds. It's like mega fast. It has a flashlight. It's a portable charger. It's a customer pick. It does all the things, and it is back on sale for $26.99. Julie Truster is here. Julie, I'm actually already cold.
I know.
Just by putting it on my waist. The reviews on this are phenomenal.
Like, amazing.
You're hands-free. You don't even have to know you have it on if you don't want anybody to.
So
and that's on low.
There's 5 speeds to it. This product was viral on social media. And what Living Glow did is they took what was out there and they made it better. They made it more powerful. On high, this is 20 miles an hour.
What?
Yeah, 20 miles an hour. And the battery life, they extended the battery life. They made it longer. Battery life is up to 40 hours. 40. What product do you have where the battery lasts for 40 hours?
Oh, I want to put this on the back of my waist.
Yes,
and go up my back.
And the reviews are hysterical because people are talking about menopause, back sweat, boob sweat, all this stuff that you don't want to talk about. And here at HSN, they sell deodorant that goes underneath your, they call it boob deodorant, right?
Yeah.
And so anyways, let me show you how it works.
This is powerful.
So it is very powerful, 20 miles an hour. So, okay, you can wear it. It comes with a lanyard, so you can wear it around your neck.
Okay.
Or you can clip it to your belt or your waist. And there's 2 clips here, so I love what Living Glow did. You clip it to your pants, okay? like this. And then see this clip right here?
Okay.
This is so you can put your shirt over it so your shirt doesn't blow up because nobody wants their stomach
I don't need a Marilyn Monroe moment.
Exactly. And you put it up here. Now you can put it anywhere around your waist. A lot of people we're talking about, they're outside, they're doing yard work.
Yes.
And their back is sweating, or you're at a theme park and you're wet underneath your bra. This is gonna blow air all the way up your shirt. But again, you don't have to wear it on your belt or your pants. You can use the lanyard, or it's got a little desk stand so you can just prop it up next to your bed.
This is genius.
And let it go all night. 5 different speeds, 20 miles an hour. It has a flashlight. Wear the lanyard and you're completely hands-free.
You guys, it became a customer pick like overnight. And some of the reviews, the one that stood out the most, someone wrote, it's the best thing I've ever purchased. And they said that multiple times, and think about it. It's summer, we wanna get outside, but there's nothing worse than feeling your clothes stick to your back, feeling like you gotta, check and make sure you're all right. To be able to have a fan that is blowing ice cold air anywhere that you want it, honestly, but call it a 5-in-1 because, again, waist, neck, you can put it on the desk, it has a flashlight. Oh, and by the way, you can charge your phone with it if you need to. It's a 10,000 milliamp
10,000
portable power source. You know what that costs alone? And that's not a fan. Easy.
Yeah, $20 for, so
wow.
Let me show you up close what it looks like, and then I'm gonna turn every single thing on and show you the power. So it's like a little mini air conditioner that blows up your shirt. Okay, so on the side you have a digital display. You have 5 speeds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's that. Here, right here, there's your little desk stand. The air comes out right there. On the other side, I'm gonna turn my flashlight on. Okay, I've got the flashlight on. And then right here, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna charge my phone. So I'm plugging my phone in. It's a 10,000 milliamp power bank. So my phone is charging. Now watch this. What I'm gonna do, the air is coming out here.
Okay.
Just so you can see. Just so you can see. Okay, the air is blowing.
Yep.
It's blowing. So I'm gonna take, this is called a wind meter, and it measures miles per hour. It measures how fast it's coming out. Let me make sure I'm on 5. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I want you to see this. Watch this right here. 18 miles an hour, 19 miles an hour.
My goodness.
That's with the flashlight's on. My phone is charging with the 10,000 milliamp, and we're at 19 miles an hour.
You guys.
There's 20.
There's 20. Imagine this at the theme park, when you're gardening, at the summer barbecues, on vacation. For me, honestly, Julie, I'm thinking I would want it right here while I'm like in the bathroom getting ready, doing my makeup. It's hot, you've showered, you're like, I'm dying. You can have the fan anywhere that you want. I think a lot of us put it on the back of the belt loop and put the shirt over top.
Yes.
So it blows that cold air up your back.
Yes.
I mean, this is a huge customer pick, and it's $9 to get home on FlexPay, and 'tis the season. Like Florida, you're gonna use this year round.
Oh, yes.
But for everybody out there, this is something you're gonna wanna get right now. And I love that it comes with a lanyard as well if you wanna hang it.
And so either way, whether you have it around your neck or on your belt clip, your hands free. So if you're pushing the baby stroller, or you're busy, you're carrying your groceries, or maybe you're doing yard work, you are completely hands-free. We launched this on Mother's Day, and just like you said, it instantly became a customer pick. We knew it would because it was viral on social media, but Living Glow made it more powerful. Let me show you on our mannequin right here. So, and it's kind of hidden too.
Yeah.
So you can see where I tucked the blouse in. You can see the blouse is blowing.
Moving. Yep.
You can see that air. And then what you can do right here, okay, so it's blowing up your shirt. So you know how wet it gets when your bra gets wet and you're miserable? And you can just tuck your shirt in right here so then your shirt isn't blowing up and you don't have to worry about exposing your belly. And the reviews, some people bought it for their husbands. Women were buying it for themselves. Menopause, you have those hot flashes. You break out, it's just so hot out already here in Florida. I'm gonna show you on me. Okay, watch this just to show you. Here's 1. You can see kind of my hair is blowing.
Yep.
Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5 is like a blow dryer.
It is.
I'm gonna actually take it off.
But cold
5.
air.
This is this crazy? This is
great.
20 miles an hour.
We've come up with and presented a lot of clever things, but
this is
one,
amazing.
I feel like it takes the cake because it truly solves a problem. You're not having to hold it. While we love portable fans, but typically your hand is taken up. This, you can set it down, wear it around your neck, clip it on your belt, put it on the stroller, like whatever you need to do. It's super easy. Do I need batteries for this? Do I have to change out batteries all the time?
No, it has a rechargeable battery.
I mean, come on.
You never have to buy batteries. Isn't that incredible?
It really is. Lots of colors. I like how she has it propped up. You can angle it so it hits your face.
At your desk, next to your bed. And then again, so the battery life is up to 40 hours. That's 40. You've got a flashlight on it. You can charge your phone, or maybe it's your portable speaker. You can push the baby in it and your hands free. My husband took it golfing because he said it felt like it was 200 degrees on the golf course. And see how you can put your shirt over it. Mowing the lawn, doing yard work. I'll show you again how it works when you clip it to your belt.
Okay, gray is flying out of here though. Just want to let you know if you want that. It's most popular. We have red, we have white, and then we also have the aqua up top. You will get the lanyard as well, and it has little clips, like little buckles. So it's very easy to wear.
And either way, if you wear it around your neck or if you put it on your belt, you're completely hands-free. So it's got 2 clips here. So one of them you can clip to either your pants, your belt. You can put it in the front or back. I know a lot of people mention putting it in your back and it goes up your back. And then this clip is to put your shirt over it so your shirt doesn't blow up. And then you can just turn it on. There's your flashlight mode.
This is amazing.
That's the SOS. And then on the other side, it has a digital display. It tells you how much power that you have, and there's 5 different speeds. It's 20 miles an hour on 5. That's really high. Now, for me, I think 5 is a little bit too. That's a lot.
Yeah, you're gonna get cold.
But you know, I say that now because we're in air conditioning. When it's really hot out, 5 may feel really good. And can you see this? It's blowing up my sweater. And you know when it's so hot out and your bra is drenched, or your workout bra, and then your stomach and your back. People were asking, the day that we launched this, people were asking if they could put it down their pants.
Listen, you do you. We offer suggestions. You do you.
You do you.
But really, a $26 purchase that even just to have it in your emergency kit, because it's a power bank too, 10,000 milliamp by the way. It's a flashlight, and when the power goes out, it's so hot, everybody's grumpy, right?
Oh,
this would be the
goodness,
perfect thing to have a little coolness, a flashlight, and a way to charge your devices. I hope you get yours. We've only got about a minute left here. We are really rolling into the summertime. The temperatures are only going up from here. So this is how you're gonna be much more comfortable while you're out walking the dog, working in the yard, out on the boats, the barbecues, trying to get out and live your life in the summertime, but you're coming indoors because you're sweating too much, too often, right? This is something that's gonna make you more comfortable. I like what you said on your nightstand when you go to bed.
Yes.
Just to keep you cool
and if
without
you
freezing
lose
your
power
partner.
and that battery life on low, it's gonna last around 40 hours. So that's that's a couple days that you can have this. If you lose power, you're gonna want that 20 miles an hour on low. It's charging my phone at the same time so you don't lose any power, and it's just been super popular. Read the reviews, they're really funny.
Yeah, I had a good time actually. I'm like, wow, it's already a customer pick. We literally just debuted this Mother's Day weekend, wasn't it?
Yes, it was Mother's Day.
Phenomenal. Okay, Julie, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Before you leave, we did want to mention a deal on those rechargeable wall sconces.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, you guys, you talk about a runaway hit product. First of all, they're beautiful. And to not have to wire, look at this with the remote control and colors.
Yes, we sold out of the black, but we have the gold has been our #1 bestseller, and then we also have the silver. It's a 2-pack. It's color changing. This is another product you've probably seen on social media. It's everywhere. Every designer, every influencer has their version. But what Living Glow did, it comes with the light bulbs, and they put the battery right there. So there's no wires. You never have to buy batteries. You charge up the battery, and it has colors. And we know that you all love color, so you get that traditional white LED, but they are stunning. They're beautiful. I love them in my house.
Just want to let you know that sale price ends tonight.
Okay.
So it goes back up to $70. That's for 2, and the bulbs, you said.
And
like the bulbs are in
come
it.
with it.
Yeah.
Yes, and the bulbs are going to last for 45 years.
What a deal.
Yeah.
Okay, check that out on hsn.com. before that sale price goes right back up to full price. Thank you so much, Julie.
You're welcome.
All right, let's talk about laundry, guys. I know, glamorous, right? We all have to do it. There are ways to do it better. How about ways to save money? Treat your clothes better so they last longer. Cut the nasty toxins and chemicals that are on the clothes that your family's putting on their skin. Oh, and did I mention a way to save? Huge. How about 500 loads of the world famous Nellie's laundry soda? That's a year and a half worth of laundry. Average family, Terry, right?
Yep.
Does a family of 4, does 300 loads a year. You're getting 500. Plus, we are including the oxygen brightener. This is your laundry booster. You can use it to clean around your home. You can throw it in the mop bucket, put it in your, floor cleaning items. Coming along with it, it's a great stain buster as well. All of this today, when I saw this price, I said, wait a minute, didn't we have a Today Special not that long ago?
Yep.
This is better.
Yeah.
And we're shipping it free, which is wild considering how much you are getting.
Yeah.
You can use this in any type of washer. It's high efficiency certified and everything, but it's all about coming down to what the eye can see, because not only is it cleaner, it actually works.
Yeah, that's the thing, over the years, you, like me, have probably tried a lot of, natural, I call them hippie cleaners. I can say that
Sure.
because I was one. And, some are more satisfactory than others. Some don't work so great. Nellie's works. It delivers on the promise. And we know that because it has been the #1 laundry product here at HSN for the last 15 years. And I mean, I don't have to say anything else. It's been #1 at HSN for 15 years.
That's amazing.
So, what is Nellie's? Are you new to us? Have you never heard of this before? It is a laundry soda. We start with sodium carbonate, which preconditions your water. Now, if you live in the city, you probably have treated water. It's chlorine-y. Out in the country, you might have well water, and it's very mineral-y. That sodium carbonate preconditions the water. That allows our coconut oil-based surfactants to do a great job because we start out with better water. And there's only 5 ingredients, and you can pronounce all of them, unlike the laundry powder, the detergent, which I don't even try to pronounce them.
It's like neon, anyway,
it
under the
really
lights.
is.
Yeah.
All right, so it is high efficiency machine certified, as you mentioned, septic system safe, gluten-free, phosphate-free, bleach-free, borax-free, hypoallergenic, fragrance-free, all of the good, none of the bad, no fillers, which is why you only need this itty-bitty little tablespoon.
That's wild.
We're used to using the big old scoop or the cup of liquid. All you need is a tablespoon of Nellie's because it's not full of junk.
Yeah.
All right, so one thing we're famous for is completely dissolving in the water. So I just dumped in my Nellie's and my detergent. We're gonna mix these up with my little immersion blender. We'll pretend this is the washing machine. Give it a good mix around. I'll do the same thing on the detergent side.
I mean, I can already tell.
Yeah, I know, right?
Look at that one is like green.
And I even give it like extra blending on the detergent side because it needs all the help it can get. Yeah, and obviously this one is green because this detergent has the blue and green sparkles. But even if you buy the free and clear detergents, they still have the same petrochemicals. They might not have dye, they might not have this weird synthetic fragrance, but they're still gonna have the same petrochemicals. What do those petrochemicals do to our clothes? Let's take a look. I have jeans here. They were purchased at the same time. They are the same pair of jeans, believe it or not. These only ever been touched by Nellie's. Nellie's helps preserve the integrity of the fabric as well as the colors. Your colors stay true, your whites stay bright. These have been washed in detergent, and detergent builds up over time. Not only in your clothes, but also in your washing machine too. It gunks up the works.
And if you have a front loader, good luck. You get all that gunk in there.
Yeah, Nellie's helps keep your front loader clean and stink-free too. So this is what happens with detergent. It builds up because detergents are actually engineered. They're designed to deposit the chemicals in your clothes. What happens is it builds up, it dulls the fabric, it abrades the fabric. I mean, the seams are all puckered, all of that kind of stuff. You ever pull clothes out of the wash and there's like all this weird undissolved mystery powder and stuff? That's detergent.
Look at the water already.
I know, right?
I mean, this is the first thing we showed you. So it dissolves completely. You're getting the 500 load, just so you know, at $59.99. That's what, 12 cents a load? $20 flex pay, ships for free.
Yeah.
Also comes with the oxygen brightener, so that's incredible as well. But we're gonna keep showing you the difference because really seeing's believing with this.
It really,
yeah.
and truly. So obviously it completely dissolves, which is important because you're not gonna have a bunch of, weird undissolved gunk in your machine or on your clothes. But maybe more importantly, the most important thing is that it also completely rinses free. We leave no residue. These shirts have already been washed and dried, little baby shirts. I'm gonna put them into the clean water and we're gonna work these around. And of course, the difference, well, it may shock you, it may surprise you, but what's really important about it is the fact that since Nellie's completely rinses out and we're not full of petrochemicals, you're not soaking up those chemicals with your body.
Look at that
This is,
cloud.
yeah, right? It doesn't take long. I mean, I'm working the water through the fabrics, and you can see I'm working both of them, not just one or the
and
other.
That's after being washed and dried.
After being washed and dried. Why is this significant? Why is this important? If you don't listen to anything else I say today, come in and listen to this. These are petrochemicals. Make no mistake about it. Detergent manufacturers are chemical companies. They engineer their products to deposit into the clothes, which means these petrochemicals are in your underwear. They're in your towels. They're in your sheets. They're in the kids' school uniforms. They're in the dog bed cover. They're in the dish towels. They're in your favorite pair of jeans. Anything that touches your skin, any fiber that you have washed in detergent, your skin is soaking up those petrochemicals 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It really is a significant contributor to toxicity. Nellie's completely rinses free. Also means you don't have to add extra rinse cycles.
Right.
With a lot of detergents, it's like, oh, my clothes don't really feel clean. It feels kind of stiff. It feels like there's residue.
Like a slimy feel, like a grip on the
right.
clothes.
So then you add extra rinse cycles, which is more water,
Defeats the
more time,
purpose.
all of that. Take a look where we started, you guys. Check this out. When we say we completely dissolve, we completely dissolve. And we completely rinse out, so there's no residue.
Look at the other one.
The difference, absolutely crystal clear. And I'm gonna pick this guy up. I'll tip it to the camera so you guys can see the sludge bomb. Now remember, we mix this up with an immersion blender. Look at the sludge bomb. There it goes.
So it's still all settled. There it is.
And that's the same stuff that you find on your clothes, undissolved, the big globby thing in the detergent dispenser.
One serving, if you will.
Yeah,
and that's the other thing. You got 500 loads of laundry in this, and I like good aesthetics as well as anybody else. This looks pretty.
Yeah, it's nice.
It doesn't take up a ton of space. You're not paying for water.
Right.
There's the brighteners that you're receiving. So I see all this, Terry, and I say, that's great. But will it get stains out of my clothes?
Absolutely,
Like, that's
it's
where I
going
really
to.
need to see.
All right, so I'm going to demonstrate for you our oxygen brightener. And anybody who's ever used any kind of oxygen cleaner, they're a great laundry booster. They're also a great all-purpose cleaner, and ours is no different. It is, it's fantastic. So I have a cloth diaper here. I want you to see both sides. A couple of glass containers, a couple of shakers. I've got a little regular old speckly blue and green laundry detergent there. I've got some of our Nellie's oxygen brightener right here.
So we can just pop a scoop of this into our wash
just
or
right in with your Nellie's.
Okay.
And I'm going to shake these up.
You need help?
You
You
didn't
got
know-
it. She's like, I've been shaking up laundry detergents for a while now.
You didn't know it was cocktail hour, right? We're having a little laundry cocktail here. And I've got iodine. Ooh. Yeah, ooh.
Yeah, that's
fun
good
with
stuff right
iodine.
there.
And there's a stain there, and there's a stain there. So I've
That'll
just
leave a
made a
mark.
big old mess,
Yeah.
right? I'm going to pour detergent here.
Okay.
That's our detergent side. And then here is our
Do not
Nellie's
look
side.
away, okay, you guys, because it's
Yeah, you got to
quick.
check this out. This
is so
is
cool.
kind of fun. I always feel very sciencey when I do this. I'm just going to mix these around a little bit. Oh, wow.
Like, seriously, already.
What is even happening here?
I mean.
So detergents, it's not getting the stain out. It's
kinda
bleeding
moving it
everywhere.
around, yeah.
You're washing your clothes in dirty water when you do this. The Nellie stain is contained. It's fading out. It's going to be gone in a matter of minutes. And think about it like your agitation portion of your wash cycle.
Sure.
It's several minutes long. This has been a few seconds and the stain is almost gone. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and take this nastiness
Watch
over
this.
here and pop it in
Oh,
over
man.
here.
Double the work to do.
Yeah, exactly. And we'll let that just soak and let our Nellies go ahead and get the rest of that stain out. And just one more visual for you to see, just because it's fun to do and I like making a mess. Let's see if I can get this
I know
open.
what I can make my kid do for his science experiment.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So, again, gobs of iodine. My boss is like, do you have to use so much iodine? Yes, yes, I do. Why? Because
you want me to move
it's
these
fun.
for a second?
Yeah, you can move our little lammy balls.
I love the lammy balls. They're available.
Yeah, I was just going to say, they are available. There's a little bit of our oxygen brightener.
Oh my
Don't
gosh.
blink or
Watch
you'll
this.
miss it.
Look, 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 look. That is so cool. Now imagine that is in your wash, tackling the armpit stains or the food stains or the grass stains. It's summertime, right? You need something that's effective. This is why we love to do this demonstration for you guys, because it's not enough to be a cleaner option. It's not enough to be more affordable, in my opinion, as a mom. It needs to be clean. It needs to work. And look, we are pulling this out and showing you what a difference it can make. There's the info, by the way, for the lammy balls. Don't use the dryer sheets. Throw those in the dryer. Your clothes dry quicker. They don't have a film on them. It's less expensive. You're going to want that for sure. Those sell out all the time, so they happen to be in stock. I
always say one of the most toxic relationships you have is with your fabric softener. I'm a mom. Listen to me. I've raised 4 kids. That's a toxic relationship. Break up with your fabric softener and use our lammy balls. All right, what do I have here? I have detergent. It's blue because it has dye in it. I'm going to pop that into one side of the laundry scales of justice.
Okay.
And then I've got Nellie's over here. Let me shake it off, nice and level, even Steven. My hands are wet, so I'm trying not to make a big mess. But you can see just scoop for scoop, tablespoon per tablespoon, measure for measure. Nellie's is heavier, denser, more concentrated than the detergent. And again, that's because we don't have all the fillers in it. We don't have the flowing agents and the artificial fragrances and, weird things like optical brighteners that are just a chemical that reflects light. There's no bleach, there's no borax, there's no phosphates. It is hypoallergenic, biodegradable, gluten-free, septic system safe, high-efficiency machine certified, and it works.
And honestly, when you're at the grocery, think about those jugs are like 30 bucks. This is 59 and you get 500 loads.
And free shipping.
Don't miss out on that and the free shipping. Terry, thank you so much.
Thanks, Michelle.
We've got more coming up after the break. We'll be right back.
I'm Christian Siriano, and I'm a fashion designer. I really wanted to bring something whimsical and a little bit of fantasy and fashion to HSN, but still something that was very wearable and beautiful. We have had so much fun the last year creating such wonderful pieces that I hope people really feel good in, and it's just been a blast. I've designed and dressed first ladies, fashion icons, and movie stars, and now I get to design for you. Only at HSN and hsn.com.
We have something special for you. Sign up for HSN emails and take 15% off your next single item purchase. You'll get exclusive offers, early access, and the latest updates sent straight to your inbox. Love to save? Visit hsn.com to learn more.
The stars have aligned for season 2 of my late night talk show, Busy This Week. Join us as we get down to earth with some of today's shining stars. Watch and shop Busy This Week, Wednesday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern, or watch on demand on QVC Plus and HSN Plus.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900. Love style? Then you've got to see G. Join fashion icon Giuliana Rancic Thursdays at 6 p.m.
Welcome back into HSN, everyone. My name is Michelle Yarn, and this hour has been all about the summertime necessities. This next one, without a doubt, an absolute necessity. If you find that in the summertime, you are struggling to keep the house at a comfortable temperature, your AC is working overtime, your energy bill has skyrocketed, or maybe you just have that hot room, the sunroom, doesn't get enough AC and you wish you could utilize it more. Whatever the reason, I want to bring to you the most trusted name in moving the air, cooling the air, and even drying the air. This is from Hunter. It is the biggest, most powerful option in terms of their portable AC units. It's a 10,000 BTU 4-in-1 portable AC. So it is an air conditioner, so it cools. It's a heater, it's a dehumidifier, and it's a fan, which means you get year-round use. But honestly, Summer is rolling in for most of you. The temperatures are starting to go up in Florida. It's been unbearably hot for months. This is something that is going to cool the room you're in, cool 450 square feet and beyond. And all you need is a window and a power outlet. You're not hiring anybody, no contractors, AC companies, electricians, no permits to deal with. It's quick, it's easy, and honestly, it looks beautiful in your home. Even when you use a dehumidifier, you don't even have to dump water. The condensation goes right back out the window. This is such an incredible deal. This should be over $500. It's $399 on sale right now. We have our maximum flex payments, so 5 flex pay of $80 gets it home to you now. And we have VIP financing. So if you have the HSN card or even the QVC card, you can spread your payments out over the course of 12 months. It would be $33.33 a month. Think about how much extra you pay in the summer per month on your energy bill. Let's move that cost. This will pay for itself. Here in Florida, in my personal home, during the summer, I was paying bills over $600. I am not kidding you. This has been a game changer for us. So I hope you grab yours. These are the only quantity we have for the 2025 season. I have 220 in the gray. I have 620 in the white. You get everything you need to set it up, but like I mentioned, it's a window and an outlet. That's it. Tracy Rosa is here. She's gonna walk us through it, tell us all about this incredible unit. I have it, legitimately have this. I bought it, I guess it was last year. We use it in our garage as well, because sometimes we're down there, we have like exercise machines and things. Husband likes to hang out in the garage. We use it there too. I mean, man caves, that hot sunroom, anywhere, apartments. It's beautiful.
And you can move it wherever you want, whenever you want. That's what I love about it. You know, we talk about true portability. You know, you think of portable AC units and you think of those window units, right? The ones that just sit there. You put them in and they say portable, but you never take them out, right? They're a pain in the neck. This is a game changer. This is also something that you will be able to keep out year round.
Yeah, I love that it's a 4-in-1.
Yeah, because you look at it's not small. All right, it is a substantial, it's not too big. It's only about a foot and a couple inches off the wall. It stands about 3 feet tall, so it's not too big and bulky. But I want you to understand that you're never gonna have to store this, right? Because when it's hot outside, you have AC. When it's cold outside, you have the heat. When it's crazy humid, like it is right now in Florida, you've got a dehumidifier. And when it is sweet, picture perfect, and you have all the windows open, and you just wanna move some of that air around, you've got a fan. So all of that is at your fingertips. Speaking of fingertips, it's pretty much all it takes to put this together, right? It starts off easy, even taking it out of the box. That's some of the little things that we've done with Hunter. You don't have to take this out of the box. You take the box off of the unit.
That's genius.
Doesn't sound like a big deal, but this is a heavier item. You don't want to lift this up out of a box. You don't want to lay the box down and shimmy it out. You will cut the straps right here. You'll lift the box off. That's it. Caster wheels are already on.
Love it.
All right. So how do you get it ready for the window? Well, flip it over like this. Now, you're gonna have this exhaust hose and you're gonna have 2 attachments that you put on. This is the one that goes into the window sliders and this is the one that goes on the back of the unit. So all you do is you take this right here, all right? You line it up just like this and you slide it into place.
Okay.
Now, you take this, wheel it over to your window, okay? Here is the cool thing. We're giving you 4 different window sliders.
Nice.
That is because we know that not all windows are the same, right? If you have a window anywhere from 18 inches to 50 inches, whether it goes up or down or side to side, you're gonna be able to get that perfect length to adjust it. So you take that and you pop it into your window slider. Now you find it to the perfect length. You get it like so, and then you place this in the lip of the windowsill. So just like this, ready? I get it to that perfect length, and then the way I secure it in the window is, ready?
Ta-da!
That's it.
And you can leave the screen on too.
That's the best part. Not the best, but one of the good parts.
That's huge.
Now you don't lose use of the window, right? You keep your screen in, you still have your window. So if there's an emergency, somebody needs to get out of a window or somebody needs to come in, you don't have to worry about that. And remember, true portability, okay? You can move this anywhere. So this is one of the only items, Michelle, that I can honestly say will save you money.
Yeah.
Okay?
Right.
Because we all have those areas in the house that are hotter than the other areas or cooler than the other areas. And what do we end up doing? We go to the thermostat, we press the down button, you know, just you're furious, you're hot, you're just like banging on that thermostat to get it nice and cold, and you are cooling the entire house down for the one room that you're spending that time in.
And
it is
cha-ching, cha-ching.
Right, it's literally money out the window. So this allows you to cool down that space that you're in. If you like your bedroom extra cold at night, but you don't want to cool down the whole house, get this for the bedroom. Or if you're like our house, we've got 2 daughters. I've got a 20-year-old and an 18-year-old. The 20-year-old's home from college. And her back room is on the west side of the house. That is the hottest side of the house. So in the middle of the night, before we had this, she would go to the thermostat and make it really cold, sneaky. And then I wake up freezing, Haley wakes up freezing, my husband wakes up freezing, Bella's comfortable as all get out in her room, you know? But we've just paid crazy money for her to be comfortable. I want her to be comfortable. Listen, nobody's happy when Bella's tired, so we want her to get her sleep.
Noted.
But, you know, Bella can take this, because we usually keep it in the office when she's not home. She can take this, wheel this into her bedroom, adjust it accordingly, pop it in the window, okay, and set it up.
Look at that.
And now she can adjust it to any temperature. Speaking of any temperature, this has a range from 61 degrees to 86 degrees, okay? 61 to 86. It runs the gamut when it comes to temperatures. And the way that this works, you turn it on, it will read the temperature of the room. So right now it's reading at 66 degrees. That's what the studio is right now. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna turn it down. Let's see if we can get it. I'm gonna set it at 61. So it's gonna work to get this room to 61. When it gets to 61, it shuts off.
Isn't that smart?
So it's not running the entire time.
And then when you jump over 61, it clicks back on.
Yep, when it goes to 62, it pops back on and gets you down to 61.
Super smart.
Yeah.
Easy to set up. You can do it by yourself. Again, you don't have to rely on anybody, hire anybody, move anything. You don't lose the use of your window. It's actually very sleek. You can still see out the window, use your blinds. You can keep your screen on the window as well. If you have an HOA, you know they oftentimes don't even allow those clunky, what do they call them, like window shakers that you have to put up. They're super heavy. You never move them. They look terrible. They drip all over. This is such a better solution, and it's more than just cooling. This is a heater, it's a dehumidifier, and it's a fan as well. I love it comes with a remote. You don't even have to get off the couch or out of bed to use it. In the summertime, when you're cooking and things heat up, you're gonna have people over, you wanna keep things cool. Anytime you have a gathering, I feel like you gotta knock the AC down, and you know the bill is gonna be more because of that, but you want your guests to be comfortable. Right. What happens when you overwork the AC? And you've got drip pan issues and things freeze over. This is Florida. Nobody makes more money than AC repair people out here. I mean, it is a genius business to be in, but it happens. The less stress you have to put on your unit, the better off all of us are, right? This is such a smart investment to make. It will pay for itself eventually, and the savings you're gonna have. You're just gonna be more comfortable in your own home is the other thing. You know, maybe you live somewhere where you can't really have that much control because everybody likes a different temperature. To your point, this is great to have just in your room or just in the den where you're sitting watching your shows. Maybe you live in an older building. It's a solution for so many of us. It's on major sale. This is normally $519. We have dropped that down to $399. Our flex payments, 5 is the max we offer. There's 5 flex pay on this. That means $80. Yeah. It's not layaway. It's on its way to you immediately. And those are interest-free monthly payments. You'll make 5 times and then you own it. If you have the HSN credit card, I'm gonna highly recommend you use it for this purchase. We have VIP financing on this for 12 full months. $33.33 a month. There is no interest on that as long as you pay it off within that 12-month time frame. And then you get it home, the wheels are on it already. You get every accessory you could possibly need to set this up. And there's really not much, Tracy. Like, it is not hard.
No, it's not hard. I'll go over it again. So you take the box off of the unit. I know that they're like, why do you make such a big deal about it? Because the one, you know, the first one that I got home years and years ago, I was like, oh my gosh, how do you get this out of the box? You try to lift it and it's stuck and you're like pushing it. And then I put the box on its side, then I shimmy the unit out, you know? So when Hunter said, hey, we redesigned the box, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's genius. That is smart. So you lift the box off, caster wheels are already on. You've got this extension hose, which is about 5.5 feet long. all you do is you pop these attachments onto each side. It doesn't matter what side, they both fit on perfectly. This is for your window sliders, and this is going to be for the back of the unit. So you take this and you slide it just like this, and it locks into place, okay? Then you take this over to your window. You get the sliders to the exact length that your window is. And it doesn't matter if it's horizontal or vertical. If it's 18 inches to 50 inches, you can customize, you know, your window sliders. So you get it to that perfect length. You pop this in the lip of your window, okay? And then you shut your window like so. Wow. And you plug it in. In full disclosure, we used to launch these Memorial Day weekend. Yep. That was the tradition for HSN. But those were just AC units. Yeah. You know, now we launched it a little earlier. One, because Mother Nature has been a little crazy this year. This is true. Okay? This is true. She's having a little bipolar issues. You know, 1 minute it's cold, 1 minute it's hot. So you don't want to, like, you know, cool down the entire house, and the next day, you know, need the heat or something like that. Yeah. So, okay, so this allows you to have it out at all times. A dehumidifier. It's gonna pull out 2 liters of water an hour, okay? That's great. Now think of the dehumidifiers that you used to have. Did you have a, like, bucket in the unit, a reservoir of water?
Yeah, and you know what? Every time I would walk by it, it was off because it was already full. And I'm like, how long has it been off? Right. And you empty it, and yeah, it's a pain.
Or you wake up sweating in the middle of the night, and you're like, oh man. Then you go over, you don't want to wake anybody up, it's dark, so you try to empty it in the dark. Listen.
Can you tell we've both done this?
We've been there, done that, okay? You know, and so that's frustrating. There's no maintenance with this. There are no tanks to empty, buckets to empty, nothing like that. It's gonna go ahead and take that moisture, vaporize it, then all of that stuff goes out the window, okay? So there's nothing you have to worry about. AC, heater, dehumidifier, and fan. Let's go around to the other side of this, because let's talk about your other options, right? I call them, Michelle, panic purchases, okay? This is a panic purchase. This is when you know you should have done something sooner in the season, but that heat wave is coming, and all the meteorologists are saying, heat advisory this, and heat advisory that, and blah, blah, blah. And you race out to the home store, and you grab one of these box units, right? And you get a buddy to come over, you hire a handyman, you lug it up to the second floor, you get it in that window, you screw it in, okay, even though it's supposed to be portable. What are the chances of you actually taking this out and moving it to another room or another part of the house?
And guess what? You gotta be right up on it too to feel anything, I swear.
The only people who benefit from a window unit are literally the people sitting right in front of the window unit, right? This also is just an AC unit. This is not 10,000 BTUs. You're not gonna get the power with this one. And you know what? A lot of homeowners associations don't even let you have these anymore. Why? Because they're ugly, all right? This one's pretty because it's never seen the light of day. It's never been outside. It's a prop of ours. But most of them are full with condensation. What comes with condensation? Mold. What comes with mold? That green algae stuff that goes on the outside of your house. Helen Keeney lived in New York City. She said she used to walk on the sidewalks looking up, and she would avoid any places that would have
Seinfeld episode about that, isn't there? I'm pretty sure there is.
But seriously, like, these things, you're never gonna take these out. If you're a renter, this stays with the house. If you're somebody who moves a lot, this way stays with the house. If you're a person with an Airbnb, you're gonna advertise this as your heating solution or your cooling solution? No. With ours, you can actually say, hey, we've got a cooling solution, we have a heating solution, and it is a year-round solution. So how much do you pay for an AC unit, for a heater, for a good fan, for a dehumidifier? You have a whole home solution for the entire year at your fingertips from Hunter.
And it's Hunter. Yeah. I mean, this is a name, how many, like 100 and something years?
130 years.
130 years. And this is a company that literally all they specialize in is moving air, cooling air, drying air, and heating air. This is what they do. We're bringing you the biggest, best, most powerful option too. It's 10,000 BTU. That is important. If you are comparison shopping, which I always invite you to do, make sure you're comparing apples to apples because it's more powerful. It's frankly more beautiful. I love that we have 2 color options. The gray, much more limited than the white. So if you do want that gray, that's the one that we have fewer than 200 now available for everybody. This is all of the quantity for the season. To Tracy's point, we debuted it a little bit earlier than years past. It was, I think you and I launched it maybe 2 months ago. And we had almost 3,000. Now we're down to our final just about 800, I believe? Just under 800 for the whole 2025 season. So, and think about this when we get into winter time even, and it's freezing outside, this is your heater. So it keeps you more comfortable in your home. It helps you cut costs on energy. It keeps guests happier if you do struggle in a humid area. Maybe it's for your basement. In Florida, it's just your home. You do not want humid, moist conditions inside your home. This is honestly gonna take care of it all. I love the convenience factor. You have a remote control. Right. And if you missed it, you can set the temperature you want and it works like your actual AC unit where it reads the room, gets to that temperature and clicks itself off. And then when you get over that temperature, it clicks itself back on to keep it where you want it. Exactly. It's so smart, you guys. Yes. Really, $80 flex pay and it's yours.
Yeah, 100%. You saw me with the little temperature reader right here. I'm sure there's something fancier. I was trying to come up with a, you know,
thermometer?
Something like that. You know, there we go. Temperature reader, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. And look at, you've got it coming out 1 degrees, below 1 degrees, below 2 degrees, okay? 2 degrees below 0 with this. Now, you're probably saying to yourself, my gosh, I don't need something like that. I don't want it shooting out, you know, below 0 temperatures. Yeah, you do. You know, because you're not going to be standing right here the whole time unless you're like
cool the whole
burning hot and you need a quick relief. You know that, you know, ladies, what I'm talking about. But, you know, you need that cold air coming out because it is going to cool down or heat up close to 450 square feet, okay? Awesome. If it's bigger, yeah, it's still going to get the job done. It'll just take a little longer for that cool air to reach that side of the room. But to give you perspective, a 2-car garage is 250 square feet. So almost double the size of that. This unit is going to take care of, okay?
And honestly, anything is going to help be supplemental to cranking that AC unit so hard.
Well, okay, be honest with yourself. Does anything good happen when you're hot? Does anything? No. I don't eat. I don't sleep.
Everybody's
I'm
miserable.
Cranky. Yeah. Everybody's miserable. You know, it is not good for anyone. You lose power or your AC goes out. You know, we had this, I hate to say the H word, the hurricanes. Yeah. You know, our power went out.
EcoFlow.
Yep. We had your EcoFlow or a generator.
Good to go.
Boom. You become the most popular person in town.
We actually gave ours to my husband's parents because they had lost power. Yeah. And then we lost power. But they had it. They had our EcoFlow.
Did you take it back?
And no, not from the in-laws. We suffered through it. Point was, they were super comfortable.
The super daughter-in-law award right
there. They pushed it into their office and they shut the door and they were watching movies on their iPads in the AC in 70 degrees when everybody else in the neighborhood had a house that was upward of 85. No joke. It's hot.
You don't want to wait till an emergency to say, oh my gosh, I wish I would have gotten that.
Right.
You know? Yeah. And listen, it's not going to be as extreme as if you lose power, but what if your AC goes out or your heat goes out and you call the AC guy and he's like, oh, I can get there next week.
Yeah.
That's a week of being extra miserable, okay? What would you pay for relief within that week, okay? Let alone, you can use this in any room when you still have central heat or central AC because you put this in the room that you want to be extra cool. Gone are the days that you pay for your entire house to be the same temperature. Yeah. It doesn't need, every room does not need to be at 71 degrees or 68 degrees. You want to sleep at 68 degrees? Put this at 68 degrees. Remember, all you need is a plug and a window. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Now, Michelle did talk about the remote control. I am a sucker for remote control.
Same.
Why?
It's a good feature.
Because let's say I get all comfy cozy in that bed and I'm watching my series and I'm on the verge of falling asleep and I'm like, I wish it was just a little colder. Yeah. Or I wish I could just turn it up a little bit. Instead of having to go to that thermostat and adjust it, I roll over I get my handy remote, and I go ahead and I adjust it. This can go from, you know, fan to heat to AC to dehumidifier. Everything is right here. Same if you're on the couch having movie night with the grandkids or something, or game night. Everything is at your fingertips. You just get it to where it's comfortable, and you can adjust it accordingly. So we talked about the fact that this can go ahead and heat up a room up to 86 degrees. Cool down a room, 86 degrees. Cool down a room all the way to 61 degrees. Window sizes, 18 inches to 50 inches. You pull the box off of the unit, you attach the exhaust hose just like this, all right? You slide it into the back.
So easy.
Caster wheels are on, so you can literally move this anywhere. This exhaust hose is 5.5 feet long, okay? So you really can put this into the middle of the room if you want to and cool down everything or heat up everything.
That's a good point.
You attach this to the window and then there you're good to go.
And it truly is portable. We've said this already, but it's like, what are your other options? You're running a regular fan, and when it's really hot and you need cooling, it's not getting the job done. You have to sit right up on it. If you're running one of these, it's not portable. You're not moving that around your house when you need it, right? This is truly portable. It's on wheels. It's very easy to do. Setup is the simplest. I mean, you don't hire anybody. You don't need an electrician, no contractors, nothing. All you need, like we keep saying, is a window and an outlet, and you are set and you're ready to go. This is the final couple hundred of the season that we brought in. You're going to see more presentations. I'm just letting you know that when it goes, we only get the certain amount, and it's for that year. So we've got fewer than 200 if you want the gray. We're pretty good in the white, although white is more popular. We've got about 600 maybe, somewhere around there. But that's it. We brought in almost 3,000 just a couple months ago. So this is the thing, as the temperatures keep going up, more and more people are going to start grabbing these. And I like what you said, don't wait till you absolutely need it and they're sold out everywhere and you settle for one of these, or you do find one and it's not on sale at over $100 off. Like ours is $120 off right now, and we have flex pay. So $80 gets it home, interest-free monthly payments, and we do have VIP financing as well. You can spread your costs out over 12 months if you use the HSN card. Yeah. All right, let's talk about this installation. That was, you did it.
That's it. I mean, I always laugh. If I would just be quiet for 30 seconds and just put this together, that's about as long as it would take, you know? So you attach this exhaust hose to the back like I showed you. This is gonna be for the window sliders, right? This attachment I just showed you, you pop it in, that's it. You pop it in, and then you adjust the length of the sliders to the length of the opening in your window.
Okay.
And this is just these are just 2 of the 4 that you're getting. You're getting 4 of these sliders, so it can be anywhere from 18 inches to 50 inches. So whether vertically, horizontally, to the point that you even said that you use it in the garage.
Yeah,
you know?
we do.
So you can use this anywhere if you have a window.
Way, we have a 4-car garage. I mean, it's big.
Oh, okay,
And that's why we have a little like workout area. I really just pedal while we watch a show, but we have to put this in there because it is hot. It is hot.
It's unbearable. That's like a sauna
really not
this time
using
of year.
But with this, it's great. Yeah. We have no problems.
No problems at all. So you adjust it to the right length. You just place this, okay, right here in the lip of the window. And the way that you secure it into the window is just shut the window. That's it. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to take this. I'm going to place it into the lip right here. Look at this. Slide. Perfect length, just like so, right? So you see this, perfect length. And then I shut my window.
Done.
Boom, that's it.
I love that you can leave the screen too,
Yeah.
so you're gonna
Let's
have little
go ahead and show you
buggies
that on the
getting
other side.
through. So a lot of the things people don't like about these, first of all, you lose your whole window.
Yeah. Well, okay, yes, you lose the window. And that's a bummer because there will be some days that it's nice and you just want to open the window and have that fresh air. This window is not an option, okay? Unless you're gonna go ahead and take this out, I'm betting that you're probably not, because you know the nightmare of putting it in, right? So this window is now gone, all right? Now, if there's an emergency up on the 2nd floor and somebody needs to get into this room, it's not as easy as if you have an open window like ours, right? So ours right here, we still have the screen in, all right? So you're not worried about any critters getting in there or anything like that. You use your screen. You can shut the blinds on the other side. You won't even know that this is in your window. And then all that exhaust is coming out right here, all right? So it's not, again, it's not forming condensation. There's not gonna be that mold that you get off of here, that mildew that you get off of the condensation that come on these box window sets. These are panic purchases. This is when it's like, oh my gosh, the heat wave is coming, I gotta do something, or I've had 3 horrible nights of sleep because it's been so hot. I'm gonna race to the home store. I'm gonna pay all this crazy money, you know, and then you're gonna get one option with this, okay? And the only people that benefit from this are the people sitting right in front of it. My parents have a lake house in Western New York. My family's been there for 6 generations. There is no central AC in it. My girls are there, my parents are there, my husband and I visit as often as possible in the summer. We used to just have this window unit, and we would sleep in the living room when it was crazy hot, you know, because, you know, the bedrooms are obviously not near this. With this, we can put this right in the middle of Bella and Haley's room. They both benefit from it. My parents can have one on their side of the house. And then when we're all out in the living room or eating dinner at the dining room table, we have this unit and it's making everybody happy.
Because you can roll it in.
You can move it with you. You know, that's the thing that we love so much. True portability with this.
I tell you, you guys, that just to be comfortable in your own home, and this is the most affordable way you're gonna do that. It's honestly the most visually appealing. We've got 2 color options you can choose from, but they are powerful. This is your 10,000 BTU, and it is a 4-in-1. We're talking about cooling because it's the time of year where everything is hot. The temperatures are just going up, 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 up. I think it was like 96 today, but that's not even including the feels like, right? But in addition to that, when winter rolls around, it's your heater. It is also a dehumidifier, and you can just run it on fan. You just want to circulate the air, you can do that. And we mention that a lot because, first of all, more bang for your buck. You're not buying separate units, but also that means you get year-round use out of this. It is money well spent. It's an investment that you're making that will pay for itself. At least mine did very quickly in the money that I didn't have to spend extra on my AC bill, because in Florida, once again, when it's summertime, you'll do anything to be more comfortable, and that means prices go up on your bill. So for me personally, that's why I love it. We've given you lots of reasons. I will say, if you are ready to get this into your home, now is the time to do it. First of all, over $100 off right now. When this sale ends, it'll be $519, or at $399. We are also giving you flex payments. And what that means is, in this option, since we have 5 flex pay, $80, and it's immediately shipped out to you or someone that you love. Maybe you want to send this to somebody. You can do that. Every month, it's an $80 auto payment or debit or credit card, whatever you choose. There's no interest to that. And then that's it. It's yours, you own it, you're done. If you have the HSN credit card or even the QVC card, you can use it for this purchase, and you can do VIP financing. That will give you 12 months of interest-free monthly payments. That would make it, you ready for this? $33.33 for something that you will use year-round. I hope you get yours while you can. That limited quantity banner is not a joke. This is what we have for the whole season. So as we get into June and July and August, then you're gonna notice, oh my gosh, they're dwindling down if we make it that far. We had about 2,700 to start. We're down to the final maybe 750. That's the update I have. So if you want gray, that's much more limited.
Yeah, and I did ask our vendor, Kevin, I said, you know, I know we've had this on for a month. I said, is it really the last? He's like, this is it, you know, and he's the boss.
We started earlier this year,
we
too.
did. Because, I mean, the heat was breaking records earlier this season, you know? I mean, in Arizona, I think I saw it was like 102 degrees. And even here in Florida, it's 96, but the humidity has been crazy.
So high.
It's unbearable. And I mean, I talk about saving money. I mean, we're empty nesters next year. We have a split plan when it comes to our house. Like, the girls are on one side, we're on the other side. We can't afford to cool down the entire house when half of the people are gone. You know, we're gonna be relying on something like this to make it, you know, affordable and comfortable at the same time. So I want to show you again how easy it is, because, like, you know what it's like to be hot, you know what it's like to be cold. I don't have to, you know, but you don't know how easy this is until I show you. So this is what you do. I'm going to go backwards. You're going to go ahead and you're going to get these window sliders. You adjust these sliders to the length of your window. Your window can be 18 inches to 50 inches. It can be vertical, it can be horizontal, whatever, okay? Once you get the sliders to that perfect length, you take this, you place it into the lip of the window. The only thing you have to do now is that. You shut the window. That's what secures it into place. I didn't have to remove the screen. I didn't have to screw anything in. That's it. Now, this exhaust hose is 5.5 feet long, okay? So this is the part that's attached to the window. The other half of the exhaust hose is attached to the back of this unit, to the unit, okay? All you do to attach it is pop
Look
this
how quick you just did that.
That's it. And then you line it up, and then you slide it in, and that's it, okay? The caster wheels are already on. You've got the wonderful handles on the side here, allows you to move this. You plug it in, there's your, there's your plug, there's your window, here's your exhaust hose, boom, all right? Think of what it was like the last time that your air went out, the last time that you were miserably hot, the last time that you had 20 blankets on because you were freezing, but you just weren't ready to turn the heat on, okay? This is the year-round solution. Never having to worry about where to store this, never putting it away for the winter or pulling it out for the summer. This stays out to make you comfortable 365 days a year.
And you know what? If you happen to not be using it, roll it into a little closet.
Absolutely.
Done. Like it's that, you don't have to like take things apart and put them in boxes and hire someone to help you.
Yeah.
It really truly is the easiest way to be more comfortable in your home. The gray, we now have about 150. Wow. That's it. So it is very highly likely that as we see more presentations with Tracy with this, it'll just be white. So if you love that gray, make sure you get it. Everything comes included. You get the remote control. This is a huge savings from $519 to $399. Use FlexPay. $80 gets it home now. And remember, if you have the HSN credit card, you can spread that out over 12 months. If you don't have it, you should apply though. We'll give you $25 and you can put it towards your purchase. So enjoy that. Thank you so much, Tracy.
Thank you, my friend. It's
always
great
a
to see
pleasure.
you. My pleasure is mine.
It's Wednesday night. You know what that means.
Oh.
Beauty report. It's coming up
around.
next. Amy is standing by.